Let's start with the latest developments related to U.S. North Korea diplomacy. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has hailed the dawn of a new day with North Korea as Washington continues to push for diplomacy to denuclearize the regime. Our Seung-jae starts us off.
U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is sounding a hopeful note on the diplomatic negotiations between Pyeongyang and Washington.
Past diplomatic attempts to halt North Korea's nuclear and ballistic missile development were unsuccessful. But now we're at the dawn of a new day.
Chairing a meeting of the UN Security Council on Thursday, Pompeo credited the ongoing international sanctions on North Korea and said the maximum pressure campaign must continue until a final, fully verified denuclearization of the regime is achieved.
We must not forget what's brought us this far, the historic international pressure campaign that this Council has made possible through the sanctions that it imposed. Until the final denuclearization of the DPRK is achieved and fully verified, it is our solemn collective responsibility to fully implement all UN Security Council resolutions pertaining to North Korea.
South Korean Foreign Minister Kang Kyung-hwa, who also took part in the meeting, said the path toward peace on the Korean peninsula has improved despite the initial bumpy road.
Our path to complete denuclearization and the establishment of a permanent peace on the Korean peninsula might prove likewise uneasy periods of uncertainty and wariness, interspersed by moments of a step change in progress and clear visibility toward our goal. But in the longer scheme of things, comparing where we were a year ago and where we are today, the situation has definitively become more clear and visibility has been greatly enhanced.
Earlier in the day, Pompeo met with UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres and the permanent members of the UN Security Council. Pompeo took the opportunity to reaffirm the need for continued sanctions on the North until a final, fully verified denuclearization is realized. Seung-jae, Arirang News.